Okay, now, without further ado, let me introduce our workshop speaker for today. All right, but before that, are all of you ready? If you are ready, don't put into the chat YES. Yes, come, let's get the energy going, because when we are energetic, that is where we learn the best. Come, if you are ready, put into the chat YES. Yes. All right, we have Lebe, we have Lisa, we have Clara. Come, come, come. I want to see more yes before we invite our workshop speaker up. I see Li Xian, I see Diana. Wow, wow, wow. Welcome, welcome. All right. Now, let me introduce our workshop speaker for today. So our workshop speaker is a practicing architect for 5 years and turned into an IT businesswoman for 15 years. She then sold her company to a Canadian public listed company and retired at the age of 45. She joined Toastmasters in 1999 and is currently a member of both Toa Payoh Central Advanced Toastmasters Club and Cane Hill Mandarin Toastmasters Club. She has served all EXCO positions, every single one, during the past 24 years, and also especially as the division D governor in 2005 to 2006, 10 years later as the district director for District 80 in 2015 and 2016, serving more than 200 clubs and 5,000 members. And her motto is live life to the fullest. And I must say, right, she, to me, right, is someone who has accomplished everything already. Well, club roles, area roles, district roles. But later when you see her presentation, right, she has really put in 101%. And a lot of people, they like to say, when I retire, I want to set up a farm or I want to live in a farm, right? She is literally doing that right now. And yet she's putting in so much effort in this. So I really appreciate her for today. And I'm really very excited for her sharing. Let's give a very warm welcome to distinguished Toastmaster, Yiang.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Thomas, for such an introduction. I think some of you may know me, some of you may not. But doesn't matter. Today, I hope you can pick up something from me and remember why you are in Toastmasters, or even take home for your other opportunity. Now, I will start sharing my presentation. How do you like this slide? Yeah, give a thumbs up. Very good. Thanks for the thumbs up. The picture itself is already a marketing. Am I right? This attracts a lot of people coming to Facebook and want to be my friend. And here I recruit them. And then I had to engage with them, talk to them, and we become good friends. That's all about. And this is what you learned today. Am I right? So, well, of course, there are more than that, when you recruit. What do you do? How do you engage your people that like you? And how do you keep them all the while? Like some of you may know that Facebook, I have 2,000 over Facebook fans. So how do I keep them around? I even created more. So let's start. Thomas just introduced me that I started joining in 1999 as a Toastmaster. That was for 24 years ago. So during these 24 years, do I just sit there and do my project? No. Today, our topic is about recruit and retain. So in order to so-called commit or so-called promise you I can deliver this project well, or I want to promise that I can give you something just to show the background. Sometimes we call it Hao Lian. So look at that. I have 5 times been a VPM. I have served 5 times VPM. I also served as a Lieutenant Governor, Marketing, Due and Membership. And because of that, it led me to the district level where I served Secretary, become the LGM in 2013, and thereafter District Director in 2015. You know why I choose 5? Because my birthday falls on 15. One of them, I think we have one of this member, I don't want to mention who, same birthday as me. So we like 15 very much. Just nice. Now, what we here to show you is not that the amount of work that I have done. I was just like many of you. I started as nothing. When I was VPM1, VPM of Sky Media, now called Toa Payoh Central CC Toastmasters Club. I'm as blur as many of you. But throughout the years, I pick up and I get to know more and learn more. And in return, I help others. So you notice that Radima's New Millennium, I came in as a VPM to revive the club, to help them to get more members. So that's where the experience comes from. Of course, there's sometimes we fall, sometimes we don't achieve what we want, but we determine to be successful. So how do we do it? There are many methods. I'm showing you this data. This is not mine. This is from TI, Toastmaster International, the survey. There are a lot of fact sheets that in the Toastmaster website. If you take time, sit there and look around, and check around, and read around. Now here you will see, I'm going to show you the fact is that in 2020, where you know that COVID had kickstarted. During the time, membership are doing very well. That's worldwide, which we have 364,000 members with 1.7% of rise in membership. But when the COVID kicked in, we lost about almost 18% of members. And now we know that the COVID, we almost recover, though yesterday I still hear some people have COVID, but we are on the recovering stage and the loss has become less. But overall, you can see we are continue to lose members, but definitely when everything is going back to normal, you will see the number become positive growth. One important thing that you can see, there are more people actually become more confident and effective speakers. Why is it so? Because you look at the retention rate become highest because many people stay on and they really now go on site meeting. They're happy to come back. So retention has come back again. Members retain, they sign up, pay for the membership and they stay. And it's so interesting enough that the longer they even stay longer is 3.3 years than member tenants. So that's a good news. So I would like you to, in the chat group, to just say, yes, we can do it. Can we do that? Just for the coming year, 20 is now we started 2023, 23 to 24. So let's do it and say, yes, we can do it. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, we all can do it. So yeah, keep your promise here. Thomas, you record it down. Eh? That's a track for everyone. Now, right, so since I'm invited by Division D, and first I have forgotten to recognize the thanks to Division D for inviting me back to present this speech. Division D, this is the statistic of Division D showing the membership for 2022, 2023. That was last term. As what I expected the membership for. And not many clubs has achieved distinguished that you can see. This is the membership of 20 members. And the number of clubs, we have 16 number of clubs. For the base, which is a blue color, the orange show some club actually come down, the membership has dropped. And some reaching almost the borderline of the club. So how we can bring it back and hope after today's speech, the next term, when I present this speech, I can see even a higher mark, better than the blue. Now, further survey is that this is actually a good news, is that the satisfaction of our members, you compare the two terms, July 2021 and December 2022. This is the most updated, which I cannot find any further latest, but the December 2022 is the latest. And you see the satisfaction, 5.7 out of 7. It's almost like more than 80% of people who satisfy Toastmasters. And if you compare the number, they find that the real world learning opportunities has increased because of the COVID. So it's an opportunity here when something down, something is better, right? It's because a lot of people do online. And they really can even touch base with many people. So what we have here also, for the education content, there's something dropped, which I think TI had to take notes of that. What's going wrong and what kind of education system should we improve and make it better? After all, this comparison, you will see that they are all very, very similar. And very important here is that the satisfaction level has not come down. Further to say that more people are willing to recommend Toastmasters. What a surprise, right? And 74% of them have reached their primary goal. So it shows that Toastmasters program is still a proven program. Is it correct? Yeah, answer yes, correct. Now we are coming to say that when we are say that club, many clubs, some fall, some success. And how do you measure a club that is successful? Is that the social media, many people like on your so-called your posting? Or some people feel that more members, I don't care whether do good or bad, I just keep recruiting members. You dual member, you join us, triple member, you join us. I just want more members. I pay for yours, pay for you. Is that correct way to do it? Is that how we call a successful club? Or you base on the quality of club? Member doesn't matter. I have a very good quality members. Few people also can, doesn't matter. Is that correct? Or some people feel that DCP is good enough. I saw a DCP 10 point. I'm happy with it. I recruit 8 members. That's all we did to do. I get member to do the project. I got a DCP 10 point. Is that what you are looking at? Or you actually only target as a distinguished club level. You just say, I want to have 5 goals. That is good enough. So this is my own club KPI. We call key performance indicator. How far can you go? All the while, we are saying that we want more members. But ultimately, what do we really want? I want to share with you this starfish story. And I want a volunteer who has a vocal variety, because there's some conversation inside there. Can someone actually volunteer to read up this starfish story?
Watana.
Okay, you are Arrow, our past Division D director. Can you unmute?
Yeah,
She's nodding her head.
Yes, okay, she's ready.
Can we see your face?
I can't show my face today.
Then how can we see facial expression?
That's why I have to pick somebody else. Oh, sorry.
Yes, I think I will need someone who has a willing to do it. How about Lei Bing? Would you like to join to tell us this story? Come, read the story to us.
My honor, the honor is mine. Once upon a time, there was an old man who used to go to the ocean to do his writing. He had a habit of walking on the beach every morning before he began his work. Early one morning, he was walking along the shore after a big storm has passed and found the vast beach littered with starfish as far as the eye could see, stretching in both directions. Off in the distance, the old man noticed a small boy approaching. As the boy walked, he paused every so often, and as he grew closer, the man could see that he was occasionally bending down to pick up an object and throw it into the sea. The boy came closer still, and the man called out, "Good morning. May I ask what it is that you are doing?" The young boy paused, looked up, and replied, "Throwing starfish into the ocean. The tide has washed them up onto the beach, and they can't return to the sea by themselves." The youth replied, "When the sun gets high, they will die. unless I throw them back into the water. The old man replied, but there must be tens of thousands of starfish on this beach. I'm afraid you won't really be able to make much of a difference. The boy bent down, picked up yet another starfish, and threw it as far as he could into the ocean. Then he turned, smiled, and said, it makes a difference to that one.
Wow,
Adopted
thank you very
from
much.
the
Well
Star
done.
Trooper by Roller
That's
Ashley.
good. Thank you. Thank you, Lei Bing. Can we give her a thumbs up? Except that he's not an old man, but he neither an old lady. Hello, Harry. So, very good. So, why am I picking this story? I was once a starfish. I just do nothing. I learned nothing before that. And I pick up my English when I started joining Toastmaster in 1999. And I didn't also realize that today I became the I was past district director. So this journey of me, the Toastmaster has made a difference for me. You also notice that once you become a leader, you want to make people better, become better person. In fact, when you want to sell a product, you like your product, you want to introduce this product to many people. So you help others to just like you to improve and benefit from this product. So it's the same. So what we see here is that we used to be that starfish as a Toastmaster, and we've been thrown into the sea and became a better life. And you can be that little boy also as a leader with your love, your care, and you make a different life of the starfish, and it's so the accomplishment is yours and others. And you notice that just one throw, maybe just a small little effort, the person actually benefited 100%. So I have personally experienced this. So during my term when I was District 80 Director, I use this as my main motto. You can make a difference. This is a picture showing that that was about 2 years ago. Our Mandarin Mandarin Toastmasters Club, we have an appreciation night. And then the president was Song Hao, Kelvin Song. So he is Kelvin Tan. So he invited us for appreciation night. And as a club sponsor, where I chartered the club, I give them this starfish. Lei Bing, you are going to get one starfish after this. Congratulations. And why now we come back to see why today we have this recruit and retain. The recruit, how you recruit members? Is it because of DCP? Is it because we just want to happy enjoying our club meeting, have good food together? Some people prepare a very sumptuous dinner for the meeting and you enjoy it. It's not just that. Rather, we want more members to be benefited with our program. This is why a recruitment, it benefit more people. It may be just one member who join you, and that member can make a difference through his life joining Toastmasters. And you, because of more members, you have more new idea. You have energy to your club. Imagine when everybody stand up and make applause to someone who achieved their education goal. We all stood up, and the energy was there. Now retain. Why we want to retain? Because with this engagement with the members, you drive members' achievement and also you lead to the club growth. So at the end, we say Toastmaster slogan is where leaders are made. Getting into more details, you say simple lah, recruit, retain, this is what you say. But then how do we do it in details? How do we really do a good job on that? In order to achieve what we want, just now we mentioned the benefit of recruit and retain. Now, you want to recruit, definitely you need a marketing. So marketing is always the first thing that we look at. How do you market your club so that you can recruit more members? We do not expect someone just step into the club and say, hi, I want to join your club. No way, right? I think every one of you, if you are club leaders, you're aware that there needs some effort, meaning to say you have to engage the people who step into the club. How do we engage a prospective member? This is what we're going to learn today. And how do we retain them and make sure that sustainability of the club? Also, the member, how they stay and they learn benefit and they can expand and in return, benefit to others. They become the boy who throw the starfish. So this whole thing, we're going to cover into detail. Let's start with the marketing. You can see there's 6 marketing methods that I chose. I have strategy that I list it here. First is the regular meeting activities. Second, speech club. You can use speech club to recruit members. You can run workshop, contests, and you can invite your friend, relative, or colleagues to come in and you get them to join, or you send in flyer promotion to the public. Okay, tell me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one is the most effective marketing strategy? You just enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, you want to write in writing, yes, by all means. Okay, I can see 5, which is the invitation. Wow, they like personal contact. Okay, and then someone say 2, the speech club session. 5 again. Wow. Okay. Any more answer? Someone say regular meeting is the best. The other one say promotion. You need more promotion. You can recruit people from outside with a known Toastmaster. Someone even say both 2 and 5. Both are very important. Yes. Lisa, because she runs Speechcraft, and Diana say 5 and 6. Very good. So what can we see in conclusion here? Looks like many of them choose 5 because they like personal contact, personal connection, which is good. In fact, as a Toastmasters, this is how we learn about communication, right? You apply our communication, we learn to persuade members, we learn to persuade even our relative to join you. I think like we can see Lei Bing always bring the son along. One day he will come to 18 years old. I'm sure she will put he will volunteer to be a Toastmasters. So, okay. Someone's Watana or past division D director say 1 to 6. That is a good answer. In fact, if they are not here, if they are not strategy, I will not be listed them, correct? But of course, every club practice differently. They think this one is better and they choose one of them. So further down to here, once you have the marketing that you think that is appropriate or more is better for better strategy for your club, then we have to look at these 3 things. Align your marketing with the prospective member goals. You cannot run something that no one will be joining you because they don't think they benefit them. Am I right? So we have to align with their goals in order to sell our product. We cannot sell a shoe that is a 9-inch high and no one want it. So you have something that tailor to those people. Some people prefer low heel, some people prefer high heel, right? So once a member come in, how you develop this strategy for compelling communication with your prospective member? And where do you get all the resources in order to help you do a better job? I have done this research when I was told to do this because I want to see best practices. So today I'm going to share, I'm not sure, do we have any members come from these clubs?
Yes.
You are one of them. So you're
Yeah.
from Money Mastery. Congratulations.
EMCS also.
Ah, wow, you're the top 3. No wonder you're here today. I mean, all right. So these are the best the top club. In fact, I have in July when I was invited to do this talk, I do a check, right? A check about which club are the best in Singapore, in our District 80. Of course, we talk about Singapore, right? In July, Toastmaster Club of Singapore, they have the highest number of member. The active member means the paid member, 134. And subsequently, in fact, August, they add another 2. They are not satisfied with just simply 20 members, that what TI or DCP is required. Again, money mastering. From 106 become 111. So from 97 as a base member, they has increased so many. That is 14 of them. Amazing. Can we give them a big round of applause? Thomas, a big round of applause too. So Visa Asia, they are in-house club. So I'm not going to mention about that. And Tampines Changkat Toastmaster is a community club. Others, like we have Mandarin Club and also some of the in-house club, like NUSS Club. The only NUSS member can join. So that I will not have to mention here. So let's look at this public club. How do they do the job? I would like to show you the first, which is the Toastmasters Club of Singapore. You notice that all these 3 top clubs, they have 2 things. They have their website, they have the Facebook. I have not checked whether they have a TikTok or whether they have Instagram. So it shows that these are basic things that they already have. And you know, does this club mean that they are very cheap? Not true. If I were to check on their membership fee, Toastmaster Club Singapore, their membership fee is 600. And what they have 3 Monday meeting a month. 3 Monday meeting. They provide dinner. They have buffet dinner. They are having it at Sheraton Tower, which is the hotel. So does that mean because of that, it shy people away? No. In fact, they have because of that. And how do they keep the members? And how can they achieve so much better? So you can see how they do their work. If you look at on the right-hand side, these are all the activities. Sometimes in 1 month, they can have 5, even though they have 3 meetings, but they have 5 programs in the same month. The August, if you look at more detail, and I was going to share with you money mastery. Money mastery is having only twice a month, correct, Thomas? Their meeting is twice a month?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And yet, how much they ask for? You join a member, 647 for 12 months. Imagine they're even more expensive than the Toastmaster Club of Singapore. So which one will you join? Well, I'm not trying to recruit members here, but you can tell that fee is not a matter. It's how you run your program, how you attract people joining your club. So they have the club website, they have their Facebook too. The other club, which is Tampines Changkat, they also have a Facebook, they also have their website. It's amazing that what they have here in their website, they don't show much information. Rather, they just provide meeting guide. And yet, how do they able to attract so many members? Amazing, correct? That's why they call it Amazingcom. That's a website. And you go to their Facebook, you notice there are a lot of activities going on. They have barbecue. They show their meeting all in video format. They have recorded with all the events, very nicely done. And they also celebrate birthday for the members. So that's an example of how some of the best clubs in Singapore, their practices. Would you want to do like them? That depends on your individual. And of course, what you see is just surface. the program they run, but what about inside? How many people are doing the job? How do they really communicate with the members and yet expanding so fast, right? So these are the examples that I'm showing you. Now, we say if you do nothing, you get nothing. Does this top club, they do nothing? I just show you the effort they have put on just to attract members to come in. And what else do they do? Here you see, I have actually done also a study of how this good club do the marketing. And you can see these are the flyers that I capture from Facebook, from their Facebook page. I have labeled here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would like you to tell me which one you love the most and which one had the best effective message to attract members to come in. Assuming that you are non-Toastmaster, when you look at their Facebook, which one will you go for? Which club will you go? Okay. I'll give you a few seconds to study their Facebook, and then you tell me from 1 to 9, which one will you like? Just give me the answer, 1 to 9. Okay, Lei Bing says it's number 1 because Thomas is here. Alama, is that correct? Thomas, Lei Bing say because I love the trophy. 7, 8, 9. Somebody say number 3. You say Thomas Cheng is, how can you say yourself as a very quite handsome? Okay, so someone say number 3. Let's look at 3 again. Yeah, 3 is melody or communication. When you are non-Toastmaster, you love the melody, you want to join them because you think that public speaking is just like a concert, right? So which is good. Yeah, people enjoy, listen to the concert, and they will join Toastmasters because they feel this is the same. Yeah. Okay, someone say no woman photo. I'm so sorry, I apologize for it. Why there's no, all these good club, they don't put ladies on the, yeah, huh? Thank you for highlighting this. Why is it so? Carol say it's number 6. Okay. Okay, I got the answer here, 3 and 6. And so no one, and number 1 because of handsome guy there. Yeah. What do you think? Okay. So I would not tell you how I feel about it, but important here, the message here is that all these flyers, are they effective enough to attract people to sign up and to really look at it? This is another flyer. Present with impact. Of course, when I do this workshop, as I mentioned, that I would want to see how the club, the best club, their best practices. And I have a chance to speak to the members in Tampines Changkat, which is one of the top club in District 80. And this is what they share. Contextualizing. How participants can apply the skill learned in workplace. Word of mouth. Just like what you say just now, bring your people around, bring your friends, bring your colleagues. But then, of course, you must have good program in order that they will come in. And then when there's a walk-in, how do you persuade them by word of mouth for them to really enroll for the workshop? So they market the program every meeting and encourage. So do you notice that every meeting they market it? They don't end with just a meeting saying, oh, let's close the meeting and with a gavel. But rather, they take every opportunity in the program, at the meeting to market. And I get the trainer to share. If they want to run a workshop, they will get even the trainer personally to share, right? And also a mini segment in meeting so that member can create a reason or conversation to invite their friends to attend the meeting. Wow, that's a mini segment in the meeting. a portion, part of the program itself, not just speeches, not just evaluation. There is a special segment, which is a good idea. And remember to share testimony in the meeting. It's like, I just shared with you how I benefited from Toastmasters, right? You can invite members to share why they're still with the Toastmasters, how do they feel, how they improve through all this Toastmasters meeting. Yeah. And so important here, I highlight here is that we focus on marketing on the outcomes participants can get from the program, not the feature of the program. So the outcome, the benefit is more important. The goal of the member is more important. This is another effective messaging example that I show. This is from Kampung Baru Toastmasters Club. Our past president of Kampung Baru, Lisa, is here. Lisa, are you there? Where you show your face?
My face is always on the screen.
Very good. Thanks for support. Yes, because
Yes,
you know
I'm
that.
here, I'm here.
Yeah, good. So this is an example. When you want to promote a program, you must have a detail to show them. And you know that they already planned beforehand. These are the speakers going to be in the speech card. They even show you there's a few intake, the 3 intake, intake 1, 2, 3. And also they put a QR code. You were to scan the QR code, there are a lot of details inside there. But we don't have time for you to really get and take a look. But it's just really an effort to show. And they do have new members that join the speech crowd session. That's where they recruit members. So all this, how at the end, what you see here, to be effective, you need 5 wives and 1 husband. Who you are targeting? What are you doing? What are you targeting for? What is this program all about? And how do you help them to achieve? And when will that be? And where will that be? And why you want to promote this? So these are the 5 wives and 1 husband. That techniques is not just talking about Toastmasters. Of course, in our other events, we always, when we start doing something, the event, promotion, marketing, we need to make sure that all this. I ever see a flyer even miss out the timing, miss out the location, and people have to start checking or even calling to say, where is it about? Where is it? And maybe it could be your trick that say you want people to get feedback, and then you give them an answer so that you know that they are serious about your program. But that is not what we really want. People want to see 1 grant, all the message are there. So it's an effective messaging is important for our marketing. Okay. This is another example, right? So even some people put up the price. Some people say shy lah, don't show price. You got price, people don't join lah. But doesn't matter, because only people can afford. They will call you, and they are the right targets that they're coming in, right? And if they want to join a less expensive club, there'll be another offer that they can look up for. At least they know that this is what they can pay off and this is what they can get. So we had to first, as I said just now, we talked about the goal. We had to identify what interests them, and then also how your club can offer. You don't want to offer a achievement that your club cannot provide. So and you also need to know what is the best method to communicate why someone should join your club. How special is your club? Is your culture of the club? You have a good speaker, or you have sumptuous meal that Lebing always looking for. So these are the different members coming for different objectives. So what we want, and you define them, and then you do according to your promotion. Who are these people is your potential. You please note important things that, and I noticed none of flyer will say above 18 years old. Toastmasters member, we only recruit members that are above 18 years old. And you notice that sometimes when the message came out, the flyer go out, the parent will call, I have a primary 6 child. Can he join in? And then you say, no, sorry, we are not for, this is for 18 years and above. How about you come in and you teach? Of course, my approach was always that You come in and learn, and you pass the learning experience or your knowledge to your children, and they can benefit from you. In fact, it is true. My children used to present their speech when they are doing a project. You know, youngsters now, the schools, they have a lot of projects, and they present in front of me, and we can give them a comment, and we can help them because I'm a Toastmaster. So it is beneficial to those people who really want to learn, and who are the target people. The student, they're early career enthusiasts, and also those people who are really striving for their future, and then the social professional, and some even a confident leader, they join because they want to be better. I have one example that we recruited one PhD student, PhD member, and she used to tell story to the children in library, National Library. And she joined. Why she joined? As a PhD, and yet you can already speak well in your English language. And why she joined? And because it's my Mandarin club. She want to learn, speak better Mandarin. So there's an opportunity there, right? So let's do and think of out of the box. What are the people that we can attract them? How do we make them join your club? Right? Even successful leader, they don't think they have enough. If they call themselves successful, usually, is it true? They themselves know what is meant by successful. So they want to learn better. Like me, I'm still continue to learn. That's an opportunity for me, like doing this workshop. Because of this, I have done a lot of research and know better. I know more things, right? The retiree especially, they have nothing to do. So we are looking at, this is actually TI statistic, TI research data. What are the popular goals of the members? And it's not from me, but what you can see clearly, many people join, and I'm sure you also notice that many people join because they want to be more confident in public speaking. Some because they have some opportunity that they need to speak in the public, and they come to Toastmaster, they want to learn, and because that can help them become better, improve even more, can attract even more audience now. And they also want to be a more, they say they want to become a more effective speaker. How to be an effective speaker? Means that your message has been delivered. What you want to achieve is somebody, there's certain of the message that you want to tell people. You want to persuade them to do something. They have the so-called the objective in their speech. But somehow they find that people fall asleep. I hope you don't fall asleep today. That hoping that you prove to me I'm an effective speaker. Some people fall asleep during the session. Some people walk away halfway. I want to experience, because when I started, I have done in a POB with an auditorium of 1,000 people. And because I thought it was 1,000 people, so I shout. Even I have a mic, I shout. And I noticed that some people walk away because cannot tahan, especially those people who sit behind. The sound actually travel far. So what they do, a few of them left the room, which a bit embarrassed. And that's the learning experience. Even at the dinner, some of the dinner supposed to be a relaxing dinner, but the MC has been talking so loud. How can they improve? So what we can do is to help them joining the Toastmasters. So we know that some people come in, they realize their mistake, they realize their weakness, and they want to come in and they want to improve a better speaker, better presenter. Right? So we also have people who come in for the leadership skills. And not many people, when you join Toastmaster, not many people will tell me, I want to be a leader. Many of them still say that confident speaker. So you notice the first item and second item is almost 60% of the overall goals of a member. So how do we fulfill them? Right? So there are also, of course, there are people who come in to just want to prepare to give a specific speech. After this, they say bye-bye to you and they left the club. I have a friend who want to speak during their wedding dinner. Does it help them? If they stay longer, they not even just wedding dinner, their birthday, their 50 years. Right, recently, Linda celebrated his 50 years birthday and 70 years of birthday and 50th anniversary. She spoke so confident. Imagine if she is not a Toastmaster, do you think he can do a good job there? And everybody was amazed of what happening on that night. So everyone have their own goal, but you need to understand what is their goal, and when you recruit them, how you can help them. So marketing is important here, where here are all the resources that we have. Okay. On the right side, you can see a lot of red color. These are the links that I have prepared for you. Of course, I'm going to share these slides later on after the workshop. Yeah. But here I want to show you one special one, which is the club marketing, because we're talking about club marketing. All these resources are available on TI website. You don't have to search any file away from anywhere. Don't just get in Google, but accept that, in fact, the Google TI has many, many resources. Right. One special one, you see, this is the resources about the club meeting guide, club marketing guide. Let me give you one example. Suddenly, yeah. Okay. Whatever you click here, there is a link there that allows you to read the details, and you open it. From guest. Okay, I think, is it behind? Somewhere here. It could be somewhere behind. Okay, it's not there. Open it. I think it takes time to open it, so never mind. I will skip this, okay? Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Yeah. So in fact, club marketing guide has many. They show you the web, how do you do it, the web, and how about branding, and how do you design your website? Yeah, and how you can create your best flyer, and how do you do in the social media? How do you make it YouTube? How do you do it? Yeah. So there's another one that I already extract, which is find a club best practices. Now, this is a good example here. I find that is sometimes missing from a club. When someone asks and send an email, or go to Facebook and send a messenger, no one answer. And the ESCO will ask, hey, someone is sending message. Who is gonna follow up? And everybody quiet. Do you have that experience before? Right. So find a club with best practices. A best practices, a club that they already assign someone who is going to answer the public call. What information can we give? So that's how we actually keep the guests around and keep them informed, and with a follow-up, and invite them to the club meeting. So these are some guys, sometimes you thought it's very simple, huh? But actually these are, I personally experienced that some club missing this. Okay, so now we finish what we talk about marketing. I show you the resources that you can find for the marketing. And next we are talking about, once the members step into your club, what do you do? How do you engage them and become your member? So these are the three things that is important here. First, you must recognize the journey of a prospective member. You have to understand how a prospective member decides to join your club. You identify the critical activity during your prospective member journey, what they really want, and throughout the learning session, how we can help them. And we identify the resources for engaging this prospective member during their journey. And how do we communicate with them, how we connect with them. So only when those are achieved, you were able to recruit them well. I give you an example. Just now, Thomas introduced me that I'm actually also a farmer. I plant. Yeah. And how I started planting. This is what I want to share with you. When I started, I just feel like, hey, I must find something. I just feel like gardening could be quite fun. So I go around searching. And I found this company. And when I found this company, I WhatsApp this company and asked them about timing. And the response is so fast. Within a second, 8 a.m., 56 a.m., I received the response at 8:57 a.m. What an immediate answer. They say, oh, well, class is full. How about another class? I have another vacancy. So they give alternate day. Just like the club meeting, they come to you, oh, Monday I cannot. How about next month we have another meeting on Monday? So you invited them, so you don't lose them. And immediately, the person in charge, sent me a link that I can register. And because that was in February 2020, where the COVID just kickstart. I was so lucky that during the time only need to check temperature. So I asked them, do you have temperature screening? I said, no. Yeah, we do. And then how big the class? They answer. And finally, I enroll. And in the class, there are a lot of slide presentation. Not only that, we have hands-on practices. Right? And not only that, the trainer invited us to see the actual product. How a farm can be, how a small farm can be, even just a small presentation. But we would can see how achievable that it can be, even you have a small area. And after this, I have a follow-up. For me, I'm someone who loves to learn. So I ask a lot of questions. So when I ask questions, she answer me, right? And how do you do, and what can you do if you face any issue? And finally, I show her the product. It was in July 25th, 2020 that I showed her the product. And I attended the class in February. So I showed her the achievement. And she congratulated me. She said, beautiful and wonderful gardening skill that you have built up. That was 5 months after the lesson. So with a satisfaction customer like me, do you think I will introduce the class to other people? Certainly, correct. So we all have personal experience of going through certain classes, certain experience, and how to bring us back, and how do we even expand and introduce to others to benefit from that. So it all started a club, how you engage with your people, with your member, or with the prospective members. In fact, these are just simply 4 steps. First, awareness. Evaluate and join, and then you support. Let me give you a bit more details. You want to be aware of how this person decide to spend their free time and come to your meeting. And is your product, is your meeting good enough? They will have to evaluate you, just like you evaluate a speech, right? Before they decide something, they will evaluate, and they may go around searching all the programs, just like what I did. I searched for the school that I like, and it's near I can travel there, and that's the nearest that I can get. So, and then how about before they decide to join, okay, to join your club, how they make a decision to make a payment on the spot, or make a payment through online, whatever method that pay now, all have. How they decide. Finally, they decided to join after they evaluate you. And then thereafter, you need them to stay on. You need to satisfy them. So these are the 4 steps, 4 perspective journey. I think everyone, you buy a product, you buy a shoe, you know that these are the things that you are always taking care. Now, I know you are listening to me so much now, I need to hear some people speaking. Right? Again, whoever that give me this answer, I will give them one starfish. And this starfish is all the way imported from London. TI don't sell the starfish, unfortunately, but I bought it from London. It was imported during as a district AT director. I bought a few of the starfish to see different design, different example before I make our district pin. Right. So what here? These are the 4 new member experience mapping. First, awareness. I need one volunteer to tell me, how does your club speak to the challenges or opportunities that a prospective member has? How does your club make a prospective member aware that your club can deliver on their needs and wants? Can we have the first volunteer? Lei Bing, you cannot join already. You can have too many stars. You don't know where to put them.
Okay, I will go. since I got
Okay,
no
Lisa.
starfish.
First, tell me your name and also the club that you're from.
My name is Lisa. I'm currently the club president for Can Hill Mandarin. 惊喜华语讲演会.
Wow, okay.
Okay, that is Yan Ping's club also. So
Got
Kayla,
it now.
but we don't share the same answer. So I have my experience, she has her experience. So we bring to the table our common success story.
Mhm.
Awareness, how can we bring about the club opportunity to new members? Perhaps open house, like what Ken Hill does every year. There is a once a year annual Toastmasters Club open house for all the 9 clubs at Ken Hill. So we just open up to all the residents to tell them the benefits about effective communication. Most important of all, how to resolve conflict using effective communication through active listening. That's a big giveaway, guys. That's the model answer. If you want to reinvent the wheel and perfect the wheel, go ahead, be my guest. But I want to starfish.
Okay, you're satisfied with the answer?
Thank
Okay,
you. Thank you.
Jenny knocked their head. Okay, so give her a thumbs up. Okay, so she's qualified. Next, we'll talk about evaluation. How does a prospective member evaluate your club? How do they expect to see before they commit to join? You can have your open house, you can ask, talk so much. But how do they know you really can deliver what they want? And what concern do prospective members likely have? So we need a second volunteer.
Do I need to switch on my video?
Yes, without that, you can't get a starfish, sorry. We need to see who is speaking because otherwise we don't know who and whether you are Jonathan or whether you are Jenny Ao.
Hello, Yang Peng.
Vincent.
Yes.
Which
Okay,
Vincent?
Winston,
Vincent
maybe you
from
can
SB.
introduce them. Sorry?
Can you turn on your, okay, Wilson, okay.
Vincent Lim from SP.
Wilson Lim, sorry. From where?
SP, Speak with Passion.
Straight.
Speak with
Last time,
passion.
Singapore Polytechnic
Speak
Toastmaster,
with passion.
now known
Okay.
as Speak with Passion.
Okay, good. So Wilson, what is your answer?
Okay, for us, what we do is we promise them that if there's any areas that they want to improve on, we will have mentor, and we will try to do a mentor team with them so that they can understand and learn from each other, especially for the newbies to come together and bring them around to go visit Toastmaster Club as well and guide them along in drafting speeches so that the member know that I won't just be thrown into a pool. Even before they attend meeting, we start to share with them what Toastmaster is about.
Okay. Are we happy with the answer? Yes, everybody have their own perspective on how they look at the way they help the members to join and get them to know their club and how you can help them, right? So every club have their own culture and own experience to share. Very good. Thank you very much, Wilson. So let me maybe give a close-up of how the star pin look like. I have different types of star pin. I have this. So whatever stock that I have, I'll give it to you. But I cannot over-promise because I don't have many. Now, join. Okay, how do you ask them to join? How does a prospective member signal their commitment to join? Was that body language or the money that show up? Yes. And or they show their wallet, take up their wallet. What must they do to join? What's the volunteer? Any volunteer? I forgot to say that all the volunteers who speak, we only allowed for 1 minute, not more than that.
I think Watana wants to volunteer, but she don't want to show her face.
Cannot.
Yeah, it's
I'm
okay
so
if
sorry,
I
I
don't get the starfish, that's fine. But I
I
just
can't-
do
I
want to speak. Is that okay?
Oh, she just
you
wants to
speak.
share.
Okay, you can speak, but you have no star pin. But I need another person to speak after you. Okay,
Li Xian,
Okay.
Li Xian.
but I just give me the additional 1 minute that giving out.
I just wanted to say that
Sure.
just an example of what actually happened when there was a person that I was trying to help for some technical thing. She was gonna buy something on TI website, but she had a problem. And we didn't know whether it was an issue with her credit card or issue with a TI system, because systems seem to be breaking down a lot recent times. And so we tested and we figured out how to solve her problem. And after that, she mentioned the reason she wanted to buy the new pathway, because she now wanted to align it with her new career path. And she then also mentioned that she wanted to to compete in a contest next term, because she missed out the recent term. And I said, there's no need to miss out. You can join my club and you still can make it, because you still got 2 months, and we can give you all the speaking slots to make sure you get all your project done to get your level 2 completed in order to compete in the international speech. And so that's how I gained 1 member.
Wow. Okay, that's
There's
good. That's good.
willingness to help them to
Mhm.
other than, yeah.
Mhm.
Thank
Good.
you.
Thanks for sharing.
You're
Thanks for
welcome.
sharing. See, when you are not on the screen, you will tend to talk longer. All right, thank you very much, Watana. And unless anyone that want to have a better answer to that, or not have your own view on it should be the way how you answer this question.
Hi. Can I
Hi.
start?
Who is that?
I
Puna.
am Poonam. Yeah, I'm
Poonam.
Poonam
I
from
also cannot see
India.
you, right?
Yeah, she's there. I think, but she's a little bit lag. Puna, maybe you can introduce
Oh,
yourself.
Poonam. Okay, good. Good to see you. Yes.
Hello. Yeah, I'm from Kolkata, India, from
Oh.
Toastmasters Club, Division I.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
I recently received a call from one of a friend, and she was inquiring about Toastmasters, what is it and all. I said, how do you know? But I have seen you speaking, and I know that you are a Toastmaster. I said, that is a great thing. I didn't knew that people know that I am not so sure, but yes, they know it. And she was very enthusiastic, and she has promised that, yeah, seeing your skills now, I'm so influenced how this will help in my career. I was managed to tell her and explain her how Toastmasters has helped me grow. And I can speak, but listening is also so important. So this is one more added advantage, that my listening skills has improved so much. So she is there, and she's soon going to enroll as a Toastmaster, as a new member.
very good. Congratulations.
Thank
You have 1 member more, right? So
Yes.
that's good. So how do I send you the starfish? It seems that you're quite far away. Okay. You may,
I accept it as a
you may want to
virtual
text,
member.
you can send me, okay, how do we get to you to have your address? Maybe Thomas, you later can contact.
Yeah. Do send me a personal message. I'm
Yes.
Thomas. You can send me a
Yeah.
personal message.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
Thank
I would
you,
love
thank
to
you.
give you the starfish. Thank you very much for joining us. Yes. Watana, I won't miss you lah. I will still have 1 spare for you.
Wow.
But that's not don't set as example, okay? You have to. Okay, the last one.
you,
Somebody
Yang
raise a friend. Okay, raise the hand. Fauzia, let's do the last one. Support. How does the club do to support them in achieving success? How does the member ask for help? How does the club provide to check in on their progress and stir them around common obstacles? Okay.
I raised my hand to answer the earlier question.
Oh no,
But it's
we
okay.
can't
Let me
have
try
too
this.
many of the same because I don't have so many starfish to give away.
No, it's okay. I'm not going for
Okay.
the stuff.
But because of timing, would you like to answer the last one, the support?
What does the club provide to
Yes.
check in on their progress and stir them around common obstacles?
Yeah. How your club help the new members to achieve success?
Okay. Personally, we do the mentoring and we would have one-to-one session with them. We would request them to write, if they're in the first level, usually we will request them to write down their entire speech and send it over to their mentor to run through, as well as we would also do a role play before the meeting day so that we can correct them in certain way before the meeting day. So those are the little things that we do.
Very good. So that's how a prospective member journey, right? When they started to think of joining the club and how you can help them. And that's the steps that you actually have done, the face-to-face, one-to-one, which is a very good exercise or practice, which I used to do when a new member came in. We do over the coffee and we have lunch together and we talk. So very good. So thank you so much for all the sharing. And just now, Fauzia, what is your club name?
I'm from Nawim Toastmaster Club in Malaysia.
Oh,
but,
Malaysia. Okay.
Yeah, I'm also the assistant director for Division P here. But but this is this starfish. I think I would like to give it back to those who are here online from Singapore. Easier for you to pass it over to them.
It is fine. It's fine. We can send things all over because I have some of the pin that I used to send to Thailand, send to Hong Kong. Yeah. So no worry. Just give Thomas your address, and Thomas, please do not share. It's only for you, for you and me. Right. Thank you so much for all the sharing that you all know about how you can help new members by starting how you recruit them. I think Lisa has shared. We can do an open house, right? And create the awareness to let them know our club and then start talking to them. And Vincent has stated that he actually do promise them to assign a mentor, right? And then they will give them feedback. And to join, you can have all the method and immediate, sometimes you know what they lack, and then immediately they will join and they want, like for instance, they say the contest, but looks like this person was a Toastmaster before. Yeah, but to do with the public, how do you do it and commit them? Of course, this can be a way also to attract the past member who have left the club and they want to join contest. They can be one that you can attract them to come back, right? And support, like what the member has shared, right? We can do a one-to-one supporting. Thank you everyone, and congratulations for winning the starfish. Now, next, we are talking about the resources. So when you have this, I would encourage our clubs to have an ESCO meeting and have a detailed discussion on what you're going to do for this by knowing the new member experience mapping. So these are the steps that how we can help them and become your members. And how do we follow up with this new member? Because some of them, they're totally new. And how do you help them and how they become even to stay longer with you? So this is, I would say after this meeting, I really appreciate some of the club may want to start an ESCO meeting and discuss this in detail. You can have full session on this. So these 4 stages of the prospective member journey, it actually gives us a framework to discuss their experience and what we do to support them during their journey, right? So if you are doing it successfully, certainly your recruitment has no issue because you can impress them with all the services that you're going to provide. Now, Toastmasters, we always talk about moment of truth. It's the first impression. When they come to you, when they come to your meeting, and how to bring them a good impression on the spot. In fact, Chinese, we call it 一见钟情. The first love at first sight. love at first sight. So with that, the moment of truth is always mentioned in the Toastmasters. This, we call it but of course, the impression, how does the impression come in? It ties in very well with your club quality and services. And TI, Toastmasters International, have given you a very details of this moment of truth. And I'm sure every one of you join your club. You are impressed, that's why you become a member. Because of first impression, you like the club, and then you get oriented on what the Toastmasters are about, what a new member can do, and you see the fellowship around in the club. They have party, they have a variety of meeting, they have even a table topics contest at any point of time. They invite members to join in and to encourage people to come in. And they also talk to you one-to-one. They come to you like very friendly, like your family member. And they have very well programmed, been sent out, even 1 week before, and they show you how's what are the program going to happen on that day, and even highlight any occasion or any festive season, like for instance, the Mid-Autumn that's coming up, National Day, and what to wear, and they love it, right? And also your membership strength make a lot of important different to the member. When they come in, if they see only a few person in a meeting, how do they learn? Where they talk about, I want to learn about public speaking with everyone. So the membership strength is important, and how at the end you recognize their effort. So all these are about God. For detail, in fact, just talking a moment or two can be 1 3-hour session. So we're not going into detail. I just give you some idea. Some may be a new member here, they may not aware. Are there any new member here? Maybe can we have a raise of hand? Or you are all seasoned Toastmasters? Anyone have not heard of Moment of Truth before? Can I just have some idea? You can put in the chat. Shy to tell us? Okay, right. Doesn't matter. So it seems that many of you already seems to be a seasoned Toastmaster, know about the Moment of Truth. Right. So we have just went through about prospective members, how to engage with them, how to understand their journey, the 4 steps of journey that we show you, the awareness, the evaluation, the joy, and also how do we support them. There are more details in this that you can see in these resources that are given by TI. Let me click on one. I hope this one can work. Yeah. Excellence. Have you all seen this list before? Club quality checklist. You notice that in this speech, this workshop, we provide you many information. This is hopefully that after this workshop, you have the interest in going in to see the more detail and learn from there. Right? We say leaders are readers. But of course, when you read, you need to apply and take action, not just read. So this club quality checklist has given you, like, for instance, the club meeting itself. There are 19 of checklists that you can sit down with your club ESCO, or when you want to evaluate a club, whether you want to join, whether they have done all this before, right? Does the meeting follow an agenda, or they just anyhow get anyone to tell a story, or is that a proper controlled meeting? Yeah. Is the business meeting conducted quickly and efficiently? In fact, Toastmaster meeting, some of the overseas country, they call it a business meeting, right? So, if anyone given an opportunity to participate in the program, take example, table topics. Sometimes we notice that even a speaker will raise their hand to do table topics. Personally, I always encourage those people who are not involved in appointments, not involved in the speaking, it is good to invite them to participate in the table topics. So you can always, as a TME, can always happily or courtesy and tell them that let's give opportunity to other members. So everybody have a chance to practice, right? We encourage them to do it. Now, the other one is a membership. These are the quality check, right? Are new members scheduled to speak soon after the meeting, after joining? They had to be encouraged. They had to be motivated. Many of them, they join and then they refuse to speak. But some members do tell you in advance. Their goal is just to come here to listen. But ultimately, at the end, we just hope that they will speak because practice makes perfect, correct? So only when they speak, they can be better. If they will just listen, you as an ESCO officer or as a member or senior member, you can always encourage them to come forward and speak. So there are many checklists that you can go through. Okay, I can't go through everything in details, but that's where we learn from this link. So as I said, the recruit TI Toastmasters International have all the material there. Like just now, Vincent talked about the mentoring. How the mentoring do? Does mentoring and coaching or without coaching and mentor, is there any different? You'll learn from there in when you are doing mentoring and go in and look at the detail. They give you a very good explanation. Right? This is another example. From guest to member. How do we connect or engage the guests in order for them at the end to sign up? So you can read about all this detail from guest to member. I have a experience noticed that during a meeting, somehow we couldn't find a guest book. Is there anything wrong? You cannot find guest book. Doesn't matter. All we need the contact of the members. A piece of paper will make do. So some are doing really properly. They have a registration table in front of their meeting room. And people who came in, they sign out and they have the contact numbers there. This is how you can follow up with them and follow up with the guests and invite them to come back again and sign them up. So you can read. And the other things that about recruiting, in fact, District 80 is encouraging our members, our club to recruit more members. Spentley Award is given by Toastmaster International, and District 80 is giving away a bag. Do you all know about it? Anyone do not know? Have you seen this? No. Watana never seen this. Okay, no. Dana also never see this. That's quite sad. Like when district promote something and hoping that we can recruit more members. If we don't see it, how can we encourage our members to do that? Okay, good that you are here today. Let me show you what is it about.
Is that for this term?
Sorry?
Is that for this term?
Yes, for this term. Yeah, it's a promotion from Club Growth Director. She said that the first 300 members who sign up, but make sure that the sponsor is actually the sponsor will get the bag. Right? So I noticed that many VPM or Club ESCO, when they sign a member, they have forgotten to put who's the sponsor. The sponsor means that the person who introduced and bring in that new member. So always remember to put in sponsor name. Right? So this bag is given to the sponsor. So don't forget to put in your name. Okay, good that I share something that is that's worth sharing. Okay, we have mentioned about the recruiting now, the last session. I think we are actually running late now. It's already 1.5 hours. Okay, retaining. How do we retain members? When a member join and suddenly they just left the club. And we want to have more members. Sometimes we look at how to re-engage a past member who left the club. Have you tried that before? Not just the existing member to retain them before they leave, but rather also bring back the past member. Now, here, there are two things that we need to know, right? We need to develop the strategies. How do we retain the members? How do we re-engage our past members? First, in order to know them, first we can always ask, what bring these people come to our Toastmaster? Have they achieved what they want to learn? Sometimes they think like our old system, we have 10 basic project to speak. And then they thought they know all the communication skill, they know all the public speaking skill, they think they have really achieved their purpose and they leave. But further down, what else can they learn from Toastmasters? And some of them, we also want to know what are their goals. Have we helped them to achieve the goals? Yeah. Yes, Lei Bing is correct. Yes, we need to build relationship with them, right? Sometimes we go out, like I think Lei Bing and Lisa, they came to my house to learn how to make yam cake. That's how we become friends, right? They learn and they have food to bring home. And some Toastmasters came to my house to pluck some of my fruits. I give away bitter gourd, I give away lady finger, all kinds of whatever that can see from my garden, they bring it, right? So this is how we bring the relationship with the members. Like some people like to eat, bring them out for makan, right? So here we have back to just now we asked, have they achieved their goal? Have we helped them to achieve their goal? So basic things we already know. These are the goals that people are looking at. Have they built their confidence in public speaking before they leave? Maybe they have done enough. And maybe they do not know they're more than just a public speaking, because Toastmaster, we talk about communication and leadership skill. Right? So like I said, someone just want to do a wedding toast. And then he or she very happy that he has achieved and he left. Yeah, how do we persuade them to come back? So these are the things, they may not know there are many other goals that they can actually look up for. And to see how this member achieve their goal, this is what Toastmasters have, the statistic has shown. They feel themselves more confident. They able to build the better rapport with the audience, because some people are they are doing MCing for many events. They feel that they have now able to engage with the audience. Or what else can they do be better? They can come down to even engage with the audience and talk to them and do some humor speaking and make people laugh and add the wedding or the event even more vibrant. Correct? So this is and that's one thing that I can always improve. It means when they join, they feel that something wrong with them and some weaknesses they have. After they attended the meetings, they became a member and they find themselves improve some of the things that they always overlook. Take example, the eye contact. You pose question, you make people laugh, right? You create excitement. So these are the things that whether we can achieve their goal. This is what done, but looks like the education seems with the completed the path is become the least, but more on the skills, right? So by knowing their goals and how do we really get the benefit of it, now is a session for you all to share again. Yeah. The goals that you just saw, public speaking goal and a leadership goal and the effective communication presentation. I want to hear from any one of you, okay? You select one of goal and tell us, what does your club do to support a member to achieve that goal? How does member know when they have achieved? And what are the milestones on the way to achieving the goal? What are the steps that need to learn in order to help the members achieve the goal? How does your club know when the member achieve the goal? Do you do a survey? Do you communicate with them? Do you talk to them? Yeah. How should a club recognize a member when they reach each milestone? Do you give them a ribbon? Do you give them a trophy? Do you recognize them in front of members? Right. Let's hear from you. Let's hear from you. Any volunteer again? You can only have one chance. Anyone quickly, come on. We don't have much time because it's already quite late. Somebody, I'm not sure whether you're yawning. That's why you didn't turn on your video. Jenny, how about you? Want to say something? Can you help to answer this
Okay,
question?
Yan Ping, you are asking me for my feedback.
Yes, about this
Alright.
question. Yes.
Essentially, what I'm from, my name is Jenny from Anchorvale CC Toastmasters Club. It's a community club. So we have a very efficient BPE where we drew out a template, a chart, and then we will log in all the members' name, and then we follow each time when he completes or a member completes the project submitted to TI, and we will follow through from at all levels. So when a member achieves a certain level and is being recognized by the TI, then he receives a certificate that we will applaud and announce it in our chat group. So, and this goes on and on. Every milestone we check for each and every member. So the recognition is non-stop. We always applaud, and we will give ribbons as well. So this is the way to go. And
Yes.
how do we help them to achieve the DCP? So we will also look into our DCP map and see which member is achieving or arriving goals. So today we have already 7 goals in Anchorvale.
Good. Thanks for Jenny. So Jenny, you're actually focused on the educational path.
That's correct.
That's
so what
education.
else do you want me
Yeah.
to say?
Yeah, I mean, it's good that you actually have really answer. But the whole idea here is that if we know a certain member have a special goal. Take example, the person would like to be a humorous speaker, become a public speaker in humorous, or want to be a comedian. How can you help him? Yeah. So
All right.
yes, it's
you have
individual
to-
requirement.
Right? Sit down with a member to determine his goals and how far he wants to go. And then with whatever help you need to support, to groom him, I always believe in strengths and weaknesses among members. If the goal targeted that he needs more help, then we'll find a member who has strength in that particular area and partner him, mentor, like buddy system, and then go through and ride on with him on this journey.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what this question about, because we are talking on one-to-one, right? Because every members are important. That's why during my term as district director, we have made members matter. Every single Toastmasters, they are very important to us. So if they have their own individual goal, we assign the right person who has the same passion with the member, and work with them and continue to monitor the progress. So that is very good. Thank you very much. And
do I get a star?
Yeah, you will get it one. By hook or by crook, if I need to order from London, I will do it. So very good.
I already have one. Have one.
Oh, thank you. Okay, well, at the end of the day, we say that what does the member do next in the club? We talk about public speaking a lot and then things like that. What about introduce them to become an ESCO member? Right? They learn the leadership part. They learn to help others when someone has helped them. So these are reciprocal, right? We want that to happen. So we remember that. And when you leadership power, you know that the person will stay longer, because the leadership of power is also different levels that they can achievable. Right.
Okay, can I share something?
I don't think we have much time already. We already past 10 o'clock. I was told I need to wrap up soon.
Okay.
We can connect. Okay. Can I to member go and recognize their success? You did mention that you stand out and applaud them. Yeah. These are some examples from other clubs, right? Some club, when a member achieve, they post it on Facebook, they post it on social media and congratulate them. Right? They also recognize them during the meeting. And they also, even a simple things like that, meet Zhang Ye. just a photograph of the person. Of course, be careful. We must ask permission before we can put that on social media, right? So remember on that. And there's another example from Choa Chu Kang. When they became a best speaker, best table topic winner, best speaker, best evaluator, they posted on the Facebook. Thomas, you are smiling. Are you inside here? You're not Choa Chu Kang, right? Yeah, not. Okay, so these are the example that some club is doing, and it's important. Every meeting you post it out. Every meeting you give them a ribbons, right? So we talk about, if you talk moment or two, achievement recognition is the last one that we need to do, right? Never forget about it. Right? You can have all the method, right? And there's another way to retain members. This is what some club doing. Like Choa Chu Kang Toastmaster, they bring their member to go Taiwan. They get approval or get sponsor from their CC, Choa Chu Kang CC. They sponsor, I think each member $100 or something to sponsor them to go all the way and even make t-shirts so that they can wear a unique uniform there, right? They like my Mandarin club, we go JB to eat durian. We look for places to eat durian, right? And Tampines Changkat, you drive the MTV or something they call it, right? They enjoy it and they have fun. And in 2012, myself together with many other clubs, we joined together and we go to Bali. This is why they say that is the flyer was saying joint meeting Bali Toastmaster, well, Singapore Toastmasters, even who have people from Thailand hear about it, and then he fly all the way to join us. Yeah, so these are the events that actually can retain a member, can create fun and entertainment. Though the entertainment, the network, social network is only carry 2%. To some important, to some these are the bonding. Like, yes, Chia Chun Kek say, personal contact and bonding matter a lot to let members feel at home. Feeling companionship and friendship, who's the member together. Thank you, Chun Kek, for sharing of your thoughts. Yes, you are from Changkat, so you really loved about this bonding session with members. Yeah, I think recently I also see them have barbecue. Yeah, fun, fellowship, and food. So at the end, we were looking at how we can bring back the Toastmasters, right? We had to know why this member not joining, but not renewing, not paying the membership. Get to know them, talk to them one-to-one, and how about how to bring them back to participate in your club? Like Watana, you can come and join us. We got contest soon. You become a contestant. Why not? Some past member, they was the past champion of our club. And how do we bring them? Tell them, hey, I got contest coming. You want to come and try again? No. This is one way to encourage them back. Right? Create opportunity for past member to reconnect with the club. So make an effort, make the ESCO and decide how you want to do it. Okay? Don't leave this alone, because past member, in fact, is quite your potential. They are your prospective members too. Right? So what we do is that you ask, what are the club goals for re-engaging past member? Do you have a club goals that setting up? I want to bring back who are potentially that can come back. Set your goal and bring them back, right? And who assign someone to do the job. And why? How do you find out why a member does not renew, right? As I mentioned, how do you regularly communicate with your past members? I've been collecting with our past members. In fact, some members join back because of the connection, because of a fellowship or friendship. Then how would a past member rejoin? What are the steps to implement your plan? And we also have something special in the past, a special fee for people who rejoin. Is it a good idea? What? Now, there's one thing I highlight here is, what is the risk of doing nothing? You don't do all this, do you think you have any new member from past member? No, right? So do it. Otherwise, you get nothing. So what is the risk of doing nothing? Right? There's no risk at all. In fact, it's a gain, not risk. Right? So how does your member, your plan benefit your member, your past member? So these are all the resources here. I know times is out, but I thought new member orientation PowerPoint is so useful that I really want to share with every one of you. This has the very had lots of information. You can even have a presentation with all your new members, even online or even a face-to-face, right? This PowerPoint, I wish everyone will actually download later on. No, I can't go to slide. Yeah. Too many things. Now my mouse can't go in. Okay, I just go through with you. I hope you can see well. They will actually explain all the appointment holder during the meeting, right? What they do, and they even share the pathway. What are the paths they have, and explain on each path, right? Even TI, leadership opportunity, right? From club to area to district to division to district. So these are very useful, I find, for new member, like icebreaker, right? How to do your icebreaker, right? All the recognition that we have. So I find this is a very useful. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. All right, back to the resources again. So do you like the PowerPoint? Yeah. Lisa say coconut tree. What is that? Okay, there's a fun communication here. Okay, looks like my PowerPoint now stuck because I think because there's download of the big file. Maybe I stop share and do again. Sorry for the hiccup. I think some
Don't worry, Yang Ping, you got 30 seconds more because it depends on technical failure.
Oh, is it? I think because of the maybe just now the file too big, so they are not able to let me come back again.
No rush, no rush.
But
Maybe
you can hear,
close
yeah, you
everything.
can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you. Just no slides.
But my slide, what do you see on the slide?
There are no slides. You have not shared screen.
Oh, okay. So how do I get out of this place? Now I only see my slide. I don't see anybody here.
Escape button. Press the escape first.
Can you
Yeah,
hear
I
me?
tried. I tried, but not working.
Or then you have to force close of your application.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe you have too many things running on your desktop. So minimize all your running application and then focus.
So you can force it by doing have you got the button command option escape, three of them together?
Yeah, I'm doing it now. So I see that interesting that I'm still in the Zoom.
That's a good thing. Oh, have we lost her?
Yeah, let's wait for her a while. Be back. Thanks everyone for your patience. Yeah.
What she want to share?
I think she want to share her slides back, but she has opened too many files.
Yeah.
Then the thing lagged.
I
Yeah,
think
but
the
anyway,
thing flash. Okay.
Yeah, I have a slide here also. Wait,
Ayo.
I have a slide. So I will give you all a preview of the next few slides first. Okay, so I think she's talking about this new members orientation. And then after that, she'll be talking about marketing, prospective members engagement.
Ask her to come back. Wait, hold on.
I think she is coming back. She just need to log in, then recruit, retain, and leadership. Yeah.
So the slide will be made available later as well, right?
Yep, it will be.
Thank you.
Let me see if she texts me anything.
Hey, who is I see a lot of people in the white mouse. Is it white mouse avatar?
Yeah.
Are we
I mean,
having
there
a family
are
of white
many different-
mooses?
There are
They are
many
koala
different
bears.
avatars.
Polar bear.
So there are avatars
Polar bear.
like this, like this.
Oh, okay. Hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan. Welcome back.
Is it very cold at home? You become a polar bear?
Okay, Yan Ping is
Have to
back.
admit her back.
Yeah.
Where is she?
Yeah, she's back. She's
She's
back.
joining.
Let me make her a co-host.
Yes.
I'm back.
Hmm.
Sorry for the hiccup.
Hi, Yan Ping. No worries. Yan Ping, I think you still got quite a bit of things to share, and the audience here got quite a few questions for you.
All right.
Unfortunately, I have a work meeting. So if you don't mind me, maybe I present you the certificate of appreciation and then you continue with the audience. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. I think we'll do what.
Yeah, because I see
is-
like got a lot of people got a lot of questions for you, but unfortunately, I have a urgent work
Okay.
meeting.
Sure.
So I share the certificate of appreciation now. Is Watana, do you know how to do a spotlight and take photo?
Yes, I guess so. I
So
just do
you spotlight.
spotlight for everyone. That
No. You just
option.
spotlight. Who's that? Yan Ping.
Yang Ping.
Then you snap a photo.
Together with you.
No need. Just go ahead.
Oh, okay. I have to find her though. I can't see her on my.
Let me try
Well,
this.
I can't see Yang Ping. Oh yeah, I can find her now. Yang Ping. So I will spotlight her.
And then you give a cue, say 1, 2, 3. Then she know when to smile.
Okay. Yang Ping. Hang on 1 second. Give me. I just have to set it up. And okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3, smile. You want to do a fun shot?
One shot.
1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
took
Thank you very
two.
much. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I will make Yan Ping the host and enjoy, take your time. Yeah, apologies because urgent work meeting, but do continue to ask her questions if you all have any, because she has certainly a wealth of wisdom. So thank you so much, Yan Ping, for your generous sharing.
Thank you, Thomas, for all the hard work.
Okay.
All right, let's continue from there. In fact,